In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
I'm out here replying to texts and doing all kinds of stuff, finished my coffee, and I'm just all over the place. Hey, but everything's working, so that's awesome news here. Toledo Bend Lake Country, looking good. Let me make sure the mic's up and everything. Okay, yeah, we're set. Yesterday, I was so thrown, I actually left the music volume down because we didn't have access to anything for so long. I was just glad I made it on at all yesterday. Toledo Bend. Why do I show it all the time? Well, it's pretty, and I like to see what the wind's doing. A little bit more today, a little ripple out there, but not bad at all. I'd still say you can get out and go do a little fishing in that one right there. So, Alexandria, whoops, did I hit the right button or the wrong button? It's right on the edge of F9 and F10. There we go, we're good. The tower is looking beautiful, not a lot of traffic, hazy skies. That's about it for today. We did see some storms yesterday. Again, I was up there for Jared Floyd's launch party in Monroe, ran up there for the afternoon, and we had a severe thunderstorm warning happen as he was launching. And then we had a couple in our area. I'm like, okay, one of us has got to be here. But we made it through. We have nothing going on right now. And actually, those cells that were kind of, I mentioned them yesterday, thought we might get some overnight storms out there, and we did not see those pop up. Everything kind of went away after the sun went down. I should note also, I tried this yesterday. I had my backyard. I was sitting in the backyard doing my forecast on the phone because I was like, well, I can't go live the normal way, and then the internet died. So what a day it was. But I wanted to mention, if that didn't get out there, and I don't think it did, we do have a new sponsor, Linder Lights, and they will put up your Christmas lights for you. How about that? Like, they'll come and do the whole thing, start to finish. We have the information on the site. Or on the Facebook page here. I will go ahead and share that again here in the comments afterward and let you know kind of what they do and all that. But they have come on board for the holiday season, so they can come out and make your job, make your life easy. If you want to make the house look awesome, we live right by Magic Christmas. So I'm always down there just enjoying that. I like to do my own lights, but barely. I'm getting to that stage where I'm like, okay, I might give you a call, Linder. But yeah, they're on board with us now. So if you want to get your lights done professionally, you can give them a call and check it out. All right, this is what we have on radar. It's a whole heap of nothing. DMA, this is the DMA, the designated market area. That's this area right here, our 14 parishes. What did we see yesterday? Well, we saw nothing in Alexandria. We saw some heavy rainfall out in Concordia and Catahoula Parish. We had warnings out there. We had some pretty solid showers from eastern Beauregard Parish through St. Landry as well. I would say about a 50 or 60% coverage, and we only had a 30% in there. So yeah, it was a little higher than we had thought yesterday, and we had upped it to 30%. We thought we were doing something, but Mother Nature's like, yeah, you're never going to be perfect at this. 78 degrees, Alexandria, 80 in Leesville and Natchitoches. Stay off the ladder, Nick. Do they provide the lights? Yeah, I think I believe they do the whole thing start to finish. I'll have to actually talk to Richard and see exactly what all goes into it. I did look at everything. I believe it's a start to finish solution, though. They will come out and just do it all. So wind today, it's going to be tied to the thunderstorms. Say this every day. Watch this down south. And I think the southern half is where we get most of the storms, but isn't that cool to watch? That's really what happens in the atmosphere. It just looks like you're dropping a bunch of pebbles into a pond, and they just kind of ripple out. Those outflows collide, create new storms. They go up and collapse and create new storms. It's just the summertime pattern. 92 degrees today, about a 20% chance on those storms, I think mainly in the southern half of the area. The severe threat, like yesterday, we don't have one, but that doesn't mean we can't see a severe storm pop up out of these. That means the chance is less than 5%. So it's still possible. It's a non-zero severe threat. Futurecast HRRR model going through the next 15 hours. You can see that storms are going to pop up later on today, and then probably in the southern half of the area. That's what I'm seeing right now. I think the southern half of the area is where we get the most concentration, and again, a few of those are looking pretty darn stout. So I think we could see a strong or severe storm again, mainly in the southern half of the area, and that's going to be isolated. Most of you aren't going to get what you need on the rainfall. Now, what happened to our red blob? It's gone. No, it's not. There's a tropical depression now. This area, I don't even think this happens. 20% chance for development. We'll keep an eye on it. This is tropical depression number 7, winds of 35 miles per hour. We put the forecast into motion on this. I'm not going to take you through the spaghetti models and all that because this thing is going to hook out to sea way before it gets to the eastern seaboard. It's something Bermuda will have to watch, but I don't believe, I'll have to check my map because I can see where people are like roughly on my app. If I have someone in Bermuda, I'll send them personal forecasts. But this area right here, that's the tropical depression. Looked a lot more impressive yesterday. Now it looks like it's kind of getting stretched out and sheared off to the north and northeast. northeast. But this one, it's forecast to become a hurricane. It's forecast to stay out to sea, so we are not concerned with that locally. There will be some rain through Tuesday. Rain chances pick up toward the end of our 7-day forecast, and you can see here these totals. They're not too heavy. I think by the time we get into the early middle part of next week, things are going to get a little more active, but it doesn't look like a big severe weather threat. Mid-90s until that rain picks back up, then upper 80s, mid-80s, overnight lows near 70, and I think we stay pretty warm through the end of the month. Look at that. We're going into October. We were talking about this just a couple of days ago, it seems like. End of September, your average high, 85, average low, 62. So if we're above normal for that, it could be 87 and 64, and that would be okay. I think it'll be a little warmer than that, but not much. And then the rainfall, it's going to increase. So like I said, right at the end of the 7-day, things get more active. I think as we build beyond that and go into that midweek, late week, next week time frame, we're going to see more rain falling. So if you need it, and I think a lot of you do, that is good news. I will stay off the ladder, Mom. There's definitely a video of me out there falling off a ladder. I don't know if I'll share that. That would be good. That, you know, I talk about engagement farming and clickbait and all that. Trust me, you guys would laugh really hard if you saw me falling off the ladder. I bounce right back up like a champion, though. Good morning. You've been missing me. Well, yesterday was a weird day. We didn't go live until afternoon. I had to think, and what it was, just so you know what I deal with on the technical end of this stuff, I was using a Gmail address, and I guess that doesn't work for the login or something, and it did for 2 years, but all of a sudden yesterday everything freaked out in the system. There was some sort of update. I have no idea. It took them 3 hours to figure it out, so I didn't feel that dumb. Okay, I'm going to get out of here for today. If I do see a warning out there, if it's a significant storm, I will pop on. Yesterday's warnings were pretty marginal, and didn't see any damage reports or anything like that, so that was awesome news. But hey, I will come on and talk about whatever. If there's weather to talk about, I've been itching to do so. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I will see you back here hopefully tomorrow. That would mean no warnings.